What's up, everybody? This is Dayton from Killinois Kennels coming back at you guys with another banger. In today's video, we're going to be introducing you to the parents of the next litter of American Bully puppies that we're going to have for sale on this channel. But first, I want to speak on the last video we posted on this channel. We put up a litter out of our boy here, Killinois Kennels Dollar Bill, and our girl, Killinois Amira. We put that litter up for sale on a Sunday. They sold out that night. We did have a hiccup with one puppy, put it back up for sale, instantly sold out. I want to welcome them to the Killinois family. All three pups was picked up in person. I do got a Killinois customer pickup video coming soon with the homie David from Joliet. The other two families kind of showed up at a time where I wasn't able to be there and record and stuff, but major shout out to them. And then, you know, shout out to everybody that wasn't able to get a pup off of this litter, man. We had tons and tons of people calling in, but no worries. Today, we're gonna be introducing you to the parents of the next drop. And I'm telling you right now, it's an insane one. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers right now. And once we hit 100K, we're gonna be doing a giveaway on a super nice puppy. So if you're not already, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. We're already at 70K, so we ain't too far away. And if you haven't, make sure you guys hit that like button and let us know where you're tuned in from. But that's enough for all that, man. Let's go ahead and get into the footage you guys all came here to see. That's right, everybody. The father of our next litter is going to be none other than Killinois Kratos. This is his very first litter on the channel, and this boy is a monster, you guys. Just look at him here. This boy has a monster head, probably every bit of 26 inches. And I'll tell you what, this boy's probably between 90 to 95 pounds on that real short frame. He is a standard American Bully, but he is barely a standard. He is at the very shortest height that you could be as a standard American Bully. And with that little bit of added size, this boy is produced to make some straight bulls. And that's exactly what he did with this litter right here. Wait till you guys see these puppies. For those of you that don't know, Kratos is gonna be one of our Killinois family members' dogs. And for those of you that don't know, Killinois family members are going to be people that have purchased dogs from our kennel. And Robin and Annette, they have picked up 3 dogs from our kennel, and this boy Kratos is one of them. When we sold them this dog, we sold them this dog with breeding rights, with the intentions on coming and using him because they actually live in Chicago. They're not too far from us. When we sold them this dog, we gave them the option to either buy him out outright, or we would give them a little bit of a deal on him. That way we could come use them if we wanted to use them. And things have worked out great. Robin Annette has actually let us come pick Kratos up, you know, bring him down here, record him for his upcoming breedings, and then also let us come get him and bring him down for the breedings that is going down. I want to send a major shout out to Robin and Annette for being such cool Killinois family members, for actually standing on their business on the deals that we had. This boy is a straight bull, and us going and using one of our Killinois family members' dogs should let you guys know that are purchasing dogs from us that we are offering these type of bulls to the public as well. We don't just keep every badass dog, because we breed and we make multiple badass dogs off of every single litter. And that's what we shoot for, man. We want our customers to have dogs that look just like the ones that we have on our yard. And that's exactly what this boy Kratos is. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and break down his pedigree, show you his ancestors, and show you the mother of the next litter we're gonna have on this channel. This right here is gonna be Kratos' father. This is none other than our boy, Killinois Kennels God of War. This boy's been producing some crazy bulls. If you guys want to see a God of War production video, let us know in the comment section. Now we're going to go ahead and show you some of God of War's litter mates. That way we can show you how consistent this blood is. We didn't end up with just one cool dog off of this litter. We ended up with several. And what you're looking at right now is going to be God of War's litter mate brother. This is our boy, Killinois Kennels Applying Pressure, also known as Baby James. This right here is gonna be God of War and Baby James's littermate sister. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Beautiful Sitch. We just had an amazing litter with this girl. And this right here on the left is gonna be Killinois Kennels Armani. That's gonna be BRC Global Champion Killinois Kennels Armani. That's gonna be one of our upcoming females on the left. Really, really nice girl. We got some major things going on with her right now. And on the right, we got BRC Global Grand Champion Killinois Jax. He's another one of our amazing studs. And the reason why we show you all these videos of all the litter mates and stuff is because we want you guys to see how consistent our litters are. There's not just one badass dog off the litter. We get several off of our litters, and we show you guys that all the time on the channel. Like I said, we got something amazing going on with Armani, and we got some really big announcements that we're gonna be announcing soon with our boy Jax here. This boy's been putting in a lot of work in the show ring, and we're gonna be making those announcements soon on the channel, congratulating the boy. So off this litter alone, we got one champion, one grand champion, and God of War will be soon to be a champion as well. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But now we're going to go ahead and break down God of War's pedigree, and we're going to start off with his father, Faux King Styles Raider. Not only is God of War a badass American bully, but this boy's pedigree is second to none when it comes to the Dax line blood. We put in a lot of work making this boy God of War and his litter mates, and this pedigree is gonna show it. What you're looking at right now is his father, Faux King Styles Raider. This is a badass American bully boy, and this boy is actually closed to the public, and we're one of the few kennels that were actually able to use this dog. This right here is going to be Raider's father. This is Grand Champion Rocco Mania, another badass American bully, and this boy is, won the nationals here in the United States, and he's won the nationals over in Europe. This is another dog that we got heavy in our yard over here. We use this boy with our girl Stella, as seen here. We produced the dogs like this boy Ace of Spades and our girl Lauren London, and many, many more. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll be showing you guys some of those other productions here soon as well. This right here is going to be Rocco's father, Eminence Boss, one of Dak's best producing sons. And this right here is going to be Rocco's mother, Lola, another real nice producing bitch. So we showed you Raider's father side of the pedigree. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the mother side. This right here is going to be Raider's mother. This is Chilladrina. She comes off of Eminence Boss as well. So with that being said, Raider is 2 times Eminent Boss. On the bottom side of Raider's mom's pedigree, she goes back to this badass boy Phenom, another one of Dak's best producing sons, and she also has a tad bit of Razor's Edge blood in her. She goes back to 2 times Lojack's Remy Martin as seen here. So that's it for the breakdown of God of War's father's pedigree. Now we're going to go ahead and move on and break down the mother's pedigree as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. This right here is going to be God of War's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Cardi Bean. She's another one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here. And this girl threw it down with her first litter with that boy Raider. Now we're going to go ahead and show you a couple of her litter mates. This is going to be our boy, Killinois Kennels Stacks. And the reason why we show you the litter mates is we show you that these dogs come from generations and generations of badass dogs, not just one fluke dog out of the litter. This right here is going to be Cardi Bean's sister. This is our girl Xena. And again, all 3 of the next dogs you guys are going to see all came from that same litter that Cardi Bean did. This right here is Killinois Kennels Tank, and again, he's the littermate brother to Cardi Bean, and another real badass boy. This right here is gonna be Cardi Bean's father on the left. That's Muscle Tone Bully's Mr. Bean, stacked up next to Grand Champion Rocco right there. So both of these dogs are in God of War's pedigree. Here's another little look at Mr. Bean. This dog was sold out to the UK for a huge amount of money, just like his father. This right here is gonna be Mr. Bean's father. This is Muscle Tone Bully's Mr. Magoo.
and this boy is now located in China and sold for over $750,000. And this boy is one of Dax's best producing sons as well. RIP to Gottiline's Dax and his creator, Ed Shepard. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Cardi Bean's mother. This is our girl, Stella. She's another one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here, and this girl has put it down for our kennel. Some of your guys' favorite dogs come off of this girl right here, or they go back to her blood, but this girl threw it down for us. This right here on the right is going to be Stella's father. That's champion Lucky Luciano, stacked up next to Muscletone's Mr. Bean, the dog that we bred Stella to get our boys Stax, Cardi Bean, Tank, Xena, and all them dogs. Here's another little clip of Lucky Luciano stacked up next to Grand Champion Rocco. Another nice clip I figure I'd add to the pedigree. This right here is going to be Lucky Luciano's father. This is the late, great Gottiline's Dax. And this right here is going to be Lucky Luciano's mother, which actually goes back to some of our blood with our boy Killinois Kennels Debo. This right here is going to be Stella's mother. This is Kang Kennels Shaka Khan. She's a heavy bred Dax female. She coming out of breeding with 217 Gottiline's Goldie and 217 Gottiline's Nunu, which was actually a Dax son bred to a Dax daughter.
This right here is going to be Kratos' mother. This is none other than our girl, Killinois Kennels Black Magic. Super nice female, as you guys can see, and now we're going to break down her pedigree.
We're going to start off with her father. This is going to be our boy Killinois Kennels Premier. He's another one of the main studs that we got on the yard over here, and this boy is available for stud to approved females only, so if for anybody that's interested, get with us and we'll take care of you. Just like Vanilla Gorilla, the footage does no justice for this boy Premier, but we're going to do our best to try to change that and get some updated footage of him here soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to start off by showing you a couple of Premier's litter mates. You know, this right here is our boy Killinois Kennels Frisco. He's the litter mate brother to our boy Premier. And this right here is going to be Premier and Frisco's litter mate sister, our girl Layla. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll be getting updated footage of all three of these dogs. You know, these dogs look great here, but they're definitely a lot better in person. This right here is going to be their father. This is Midwest Menace Bullies Michael Myers. Big shout out to Lamont Singleton for letting us use this boy and creating these monsters. On the top half of Michael Myers' pedigree, he goes back to this badass boy Rambo, which was a real nice Phenom son. And this boy Phenom is one of Dax's best sons, and this boy threw it down. On the bottom side of Michael Myers' pedigree, he goes back to some really nice Razor's Edge blood. He goes back to this boy Clydesdale, I believe was an ABKC Nationals winner. And he was also the son of one of the best producing Razor's Edge dogs ever, Texas Cartel's Pee-wee. This boy threw it down and is also heavily bred behind our boy Premier, Frisco, and Layla. Michael Myers' pedigree is loaded, man. We could be here all day, but another dog I want to point out in this pedigree is this boy Razor's Edge Pachanga. This boy was a badass dog, way ahead of his time and very underrated. Not a lot of people even know about this dog, but this was one of my favorite dogs coming up. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the bottom side of Premier's pedigree. And when I say the bottom side, that means the mother side. When I say the top, that means the father. When I say the bottom, that means the mother. But this is our girl Bada Bean. She's another one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here. She's the litter mate sister to our girl Stella here. And I'll tell you what, man, both of these girls been producing their asses off. You know, some of your favorite dogs you've seen on our channel come off of these girls here. Dogs like Premier, Layla, Stax, Cardi Bean, Ace of Spades, and many more. The dog on the right, that's going to be Bada Bean and Stella's father. That's champion Lucky Luciano, stacked up next to Muscletone's Mr. Bean, which is the first dog that we bred Stella to on her first litter out. Both of these dogs are known worldwide, and we're very happy to have their bloods in our yard over here. This right here is going to be Lucky Luciano's father, Gottiline's Dax. RIP to Gottiline's Dax, real badass boy, world famous dog. And this is gonna be Lucky's mother, Hyphy, which is a real badass female, and she actually goes back to some of our blood with our boy here, Killinois Kennels Debo. Debo is one of our foundation studs over here. This boy put the Midwest on the map, and he's got his blood all over the world as well, and is one of the main focuses of the breeding that you guys are going to be seeing today. And what I mean by that is this breeding with Premier and the female that we're going to be showing you guys here in a second is a really nice line breeding on Debo and his blood, and that means a lot to us over here at the Killinois camp. This right here is going to be Bada Bean's mother. This is Kane Kennel Shaka Khan, a really heavy bred Dax female. She come out of this breeding with 217's Gottiline's Goldie and 217 Gottiline's Nunu, which was a Dax son bred to a Dax daughter. But that's it for the breakdown on the father side of Black Magic's pedigree. This is going to be Premier's pedigree, but now we're going to go ahead and move on to the mother side. So again, make sure you guys stay tuned. This right here is going to be Black Magic's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Dior, and she's another one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here. The litter with Black Magic, when Dior was bred to Premier, that was Dior's first litter, and I'll tell you what, they put it down. We got something big planned for her next breeding, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Now we're going to go ahead and move on and break down her pedigree. In our last video that we put up on the channel, we asked you guys who you thought Dior was off of. Well, this right here is going to be Dior's half sister. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Chi Chi. She's also going to be the half sister to our girl, Killinois Kennels Prada right here. And make sure you guys stay tuned. We got some really big things going down with Chi Chi and Prada here really soon. But now let's go ahead and move on to Dior's pedigree. This right here is going to be Dior's father. This is our boy Ninja. This boy is one of our studs that we got on the yard over here. And as you can see, Ninja just throws it down. Look at Dior, Prada, and Chi Chi, and many, many more. This right here is Ninja's father. This is Asian Squad's Yo Gotti. He come off of a Midwest collaboration breeding between Pachuco Pit's Playboy right here and Asian Squad's Sasha. She was the litter mate to Asian Squad's Cue Ball, which came off of our boy here, Killinois Kennels Enzo, one of our foundation studs and one of Debo's best sons. Enzo right here was produced in-house here at the Killinois camp. He come out of our boy here, Killinois Kennels Debo. Well, again, one of our foundation studs and a Midwest legend. This dog's got blood all over the world, and he was the dog that really put Killinois Kennels on the map early on the bully world. Everybody loved Debo, and people used him all over the United States. And like I said, he's got blood all over the world. This right here is going to be Enzo's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Cashmere. And with that being said, it makes Enzo heavy bred on the Daz and Madness blood. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Dior's mother side of the pedigree, which actually makes her different from Chi Chi and Prada. She goes back to our boy here, Killinois Kennels White Folks, one of our main studs, and what our subscribers and supporters have named top producer of the yard. This right here is White Folks' father, our boy, Killinois Kennels Primrose, a real badass male with a pedigree like none other. He comes off of our boy, Killinois Kennels Rocky, one of our foundation studs on the yard. Rocky comes off of Devil's Den's Viper and our girl Envy, our short shot and steel daughter. So the pedigree is insane behind this dog. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to Primrose's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Prodigy. She goes back to a real nice Razor's Edge combination from Hennessy and Paradise. It's pretty much the same combination that made the Samurai Paco. The only difference is you got Razor's Edge Row to Paradise rather than Hennessy to Paradise. Either way, it's gonna be a Cairo son to a short shot daughter. This right here is White Folks' mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Trinity. She come off of breeding between Razor's Edge Primetime, a real badass Smoky son, and our girl, Killinois Kennels Nuisance, a real badass Dominator daughter. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the bottom side of Dior's mother's pedigree, and this is our girl Molly. She's a real badass female that we used to own back in the day. She comes off of this boy Cash Pot, one of Dax's best sons. And of course, you know, him being Dax's son, he come off of this badass boy Gottiline's Dax here. RIP to Gottiline's Dax and his creator Ed Shepard.
That's right, everybody. The mother of our next litter is none other than our girl, Killinois Remy. This is gonna be her third litter we've had on the channel, and she's threw it down with every single one of them. But wait till you guys see this one with Kratos. I'm telling you. Again, I can't wait for you guys to see the pups. This girl is built like a male. These two complement each other really, really good. Which one lacks, the other one brings to the table, and that's exactly what you want when you're breeding American Bullies. This boy Kratos is a complete bull all the way around the board, straight monster, brings it all to the table. But this girl Remy, she brings a lot to the table as well. This girl is built like a male, like I said. She can very well handle her own up against most studs out there. You know, she's right on the borderline of pocket and standard, real nice, big female, almost 85 pounds, and just an overall total package dog, man. Super, super nice girl. And like I said, these two is like a match made in heaven. They both complement each other very, very well. I want to send a major shout out to Mama Killinois. That's going to be Annette Jones. She's the one that owns Remy. She put this breeding together, really did her thing, and these puppies look amazing, man. Like I mentioned before, I can't wait for you guys to see them. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and break down Remy's pedigree. This is gonna be Remy's father. This is Midwest Menace Bullies, Mini Cooper. That boy Mini Cooper is the half brother to our boy here, Killinois Kennels Premier, and our boy Killinois Kennels Frisco, and our girl Killinois Kennels Layla Ali. This right here is gonna be Mini Cooper's father. This is Midwest Menace Bullies Michael Myers, and this is a dog that we've bred to in the past before. Really nice boy. On the top half of Michael Myers' pedigree, he goes back to this badass boy Rambo, which was a real nice phenom son. And this boy Phenom is one of Dax's best sons, and this boy threw it down. On the bottom side of Michael Myers' pedigree, he goes back to some really nice Razor's Edge blood. He goes back to this boy Clydesdale, I believe was an ABKC Nationals winner. And he was also the son of one of the best producing Razor's Edge dogs ever, Texas Cartel's Pee-wee. This boy threw it down and is also heavily bred behind our boy Premier, Frisco, and Layla. Michael Myers' pedigree is loaded, man. We could be here all day, but another dog I want to point out in this pedigree is this boy Razor's Edge Pachanga. This boy was a badass dog, way ahead of his time, and very, very underrated. Not a lot of people even know about this dog, but this was one of my favorite dogs coming up. This right here is gonna be Mini Cooper's mother. This is gonna be Ruthless. She goes back to this boy, Eminence Impact. He's really heavy bred on the Phenom blood, as seen here. This right here is gonna be Ruthless's mother. This is Goldie Rocks. She goes back to this badass boy, Machiavelli's Intimidator. A real nice $1.25 son. You know, ties into our blood over here at the Killinois camp. She also goes back to this badass girl, a real nice Excalibur daughter. And on the bottom side of this girl's pedigree, she goes back to some real exclusive blood out of this boy, Dominion Pit's Dominator, and also this badass girl, Razor's Edge Madness. This is actually Debo's mother, so all this stuff ties in really good with our dogs. Not only that, she also goes back to the Samurai Paco, and you guys seen these dogs in our pedigrees a ton before, and all this stuff matches up really, really good. That's it for the breakdown on Remy's father's pedigree. Again, this is gonna be Midwest Bullies, Mini Cooper. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and break down the mothers. Make sure you guys stay tuned. This right here is gonna be Remy's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Xena. This is gonna be the littermate sister to our boy, Killinois Kennels Stacks, and our girl, Killinois Kennels Cardi Bean, and our boy, Killinois Kennels Tank.
This right here is Mr. Bean and Rockomania stacked up next to each other. That's Stacks and Xena and them guys' father on the left, and that's Ace of Spades' father on the right. This right here is Mr. Bean's father, Muscle Tone Bullies Magoo, one of the most famous American bullies ever. This boy right here was sold out to China for $750,000 and has some of the most sought out blood in the world. This right here is Magoo's father, Gottiline's Dax. RIP to Gottiline's Dax and his creator, Ed Shepherd. Dax is another dog that his blood was really sought out for. I've seen this dog's blood all over the world. I've been to judge dog shows in South Africa, the Philippines, Brazil several times, and no matter where I go, I see this dog's blood. This right here is Xena's mother. This is our girl Stella, one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here. She's a proven producer. As you guys can see, most of the dogs that you've seen in this video today, this girl produced. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on, and we're gonna break down Stella's pedigree. On the right there, that's her father, Champion Lucky Luciano, stacked up next to Mr. Bean, Stacks, Cardi Bean, and Tank's father. That's the boy we bred Stella to on her first breeding out, and like I said, that's him stacked up with her father. This right here is Lucky Luciano's father, Gottiline's Dax, one of the most famous American bullies ever. RIP to Gottiline's Dax and his creator, Ed Shepherd. This right here is Lucky Luciano's mother, a real badass female, and one of the many good reasons it is to have Stella on the yard over here. This girl goes back to our own Killinois Kennels Debo blood, one of our foundation studs we have on the yard over here at the Killinois camp. This right here is Stella's mother, Kang Kennel Shaka Khan, a real heavy bred Dax female. She goes back to 217's Goldie and 217's Nunu, which is a Dax son bred to a Dax daughter.
Well, that's it for the video, man. We hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button, and let's shoot for 1,000 likes off of this video. If you watch the video all the way through, leave the words Killinois Kennels in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our second channel, Top Dog TV. We travel all over the world to the biggest dog shows, covering those events. You know, we got some really big things coming up with that, so make sure you guys stay tuned on both of those channels. Also, go check out our social medias. Go follow us on Instagram at Killinois_Kennels. Follow us at TikTok at Killinois Kennels as well. We're going to be posting a lot of exclusive content on those platforms that you will not see on YouTube. You know, I think we got about 15,000 followers on Instagram, and we're coming up on 3K on TikTok. I want to send a major shout out to all the Killinois family, all the Killinois supporters, everybody hitting that like button, commenting on the videos, sharing the videos, and telling their friends about our channel. Again, we're on the road to 100K subscribers, and once we hit 100K, we're going to be doing a giveaway on a super nice puppy. So if you're not already, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Again, I want to send a huge shout out to all of our supporters, man. Big shout out to all you guys, man. Make sure you guys stay tuned because we got a lot of big stuff coming up.